Good morning, everyone. Namaste. So let's just begin. Sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Sinking your hips on the floor. Lengthen your spine. Roll your shoulders back and down. Place your hands over your knees, palms facing up. And gently close your eyes. Bring the attention to your breath. Observe the expansion and contraction movements of your breath. Try to use your entire lung capacity. When inhale, fill your lungs completely. When exhale, empty your lungs. Squeeze your lungs. Feel the flow of energy through your whole body. Feel how your body energizes with every breath. Allow yourself to feel more calm and at peace with every breath that you take. Let go of any thought. Let go of your to-do list. Drive here to the present moment and enjoy your practice, connecting with your breath, being aware. Relax your forehead, relax your eyebrows, soften your eyes, relax your face. Breathe deeply. Now make a slight constriction of your throat for J breathing, victorious breathing. And listen to the sound of your breath. Inhale and exhale through your nostrils. This sound has the capacity to bring you to a meditative quality while you are practicing. Listen to the sound of your breath. Now inhale, bring your palms together in front of your chest. And we are going to chant one Om together. Inhale. Om. Rub your hands. Cover your eyes. And gently release and open your eyes. Now inhale, take a deep breath. Palms together. Interlace your hands and stretch up as high as you can, lengthening the spine. Arch your back, open your chest, sinking hips on the floor. Exhale, lean forward. Lengthening the spine, engage your core. Breathe deeply. Stretch forward. Sinking hips on the floor. Activate your core. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, up. Gaze up. Stretch, stretch. Exhale, stretch forward. Activate your core. Lengthening the spine, stretch. One more time. Inhale, up. Stretch up, gaze up. Draw your belly in. Exhale, stretch forward. Breathe. Exhale, release. Shake your shoulders. Now bring your hands in the back of your head. Open your chest, gaze up. Lengthen the back of your neck. Open your chest. Draw your belly in. Exhale. Rounding your back. Bring the chin towards your chest. Inhale. Up. Open the elbows out. Exhale. Down. Draw your belly in. Rounding your back. Chin towards your chest. Inhale. Up. Deep breath. Exhale, down, draw your belly in. Inhale, up. Exhale, around. Draw your belly in. One more time. Inhale, up. Open your elbows out. Exhale, down. Inhale, release. Now bring the left hand to the outside of your right knee and bring the right hand back, gaze back. Inhale, gaze forward and change to the other side. Draw your belly in. Inhale, change to the other side. Gaze back over your shoulder, draw your belly in. Inhale, gaze forward, change to the other side. Lengthening the spine. Exhale, release. Place your left hand in the outside and bring the right hand all the way up towards the sky, lengthening your side body. Open your chest, rotate the chest towards the sky. Breathe deeply, sinking hips on the floor. Breathe, open your chest, gaze up. Exhale, change to the other side. Opening your chest, rotating your chest towards the sky. Stretch, gaze up, breathe. Draw your belly in. Exhale, change to the other side. Gaze up, stretch your side body, sinking your hips on the floor, rotating your chest towards the sky. Exhale, change to the other side. Breathe. Open the chest. Exhale, release. Roll your shoulders back and down and come to the all fours. Untuck your toes behind. Lengthen your spine. Come to neutral spine. Avoid to arch, avoid to ground. Just engage your core to keep the spine straight. Now inhale. Stretch your right leg back, pointing your toes or flex. But the leg have to be active. And bring the left hand forward. Stretch forward and back. Hips are parallel to the floor. Draw your belly in. Find steadiness here, stretching forward and back. Exhale, release, and change to the other side. Stretch your left leg back, pointing or flex your foot. Draw your belly in, engage your core, and bring the right hand forward. Stretch forward and back. Keep your spine straight. Activate your core, squeeze your core. Breathe, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale. Stretch back and forward. Activate your core. Stretch as much as you can. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Pointing, fingers forward, toes back. Stretch, exhale, release. Change to the other side. Reaching forward with that fingers so the shoulder is forward. Pointing your toes behind or flex your foot. If you flex your foot, push your heel back. If you are pointing your toes, reaching back with your toes. Stretch as much as you can. Stretch, stretch. Exhale, release. Now inhale, sitting Bhakrasana. Over your heels. Stretch your arms out and interlace your hands, palms together. Inhale, bring your elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, elbows down, rounding your back. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Draw your belly in. Inhale, up as high as you can. Exhale, down. Rounding your back, draw your belly in. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Now release, shake your shoulders, stretch your arms out, and change to the other side. Palms together. Inhale, elbows up, gaze up, arch your back. Exhale, rounding your back, elbows down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Arch your back, flow with your breath. Exhale, down, rounding. Draw your belly in. Inhale, up. Exhale, elbows down, rounding your back. Draw your belly in, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Release, shake your shoulders. Come to your all fours again. And from there, tuck your toes and push your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Do what you need to do here. Bend one knee, then the other. You can wobble your hips one side, then the other. Every time you bend the knees, trying to bring the abdomen towards your knees. Opening your chest, rotating the sit bone towards the sky. Now try to touch with your heels the floor. Legs straight. Draw your belly in. Push the floor away from you with your hands. If you are touching the floor with your heels, lift your toes and rotate your legs inward to rotate the sit bone even more towards the sky. Draw your belly in. Push the floor away from you. Open your chest. Ujjayi breathing here. Listen to the sound of your breath. Now inhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, come up to high lunge. Sink your hips down as you lengthen your spine, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back and down. Push your heel back, draw your belly in. Exhale, twist, gaze back, breathe deeply. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, hands down. Now from here, bring the foot to the outside towards the edge of your mat and bring the elbows down towards the floor. Push your back heel back, stretching that leg. You have option to bring the knee towards the floor, but if you are here, push that heel back. Lengthening the spine, reaching forward with the crown of the head. Now inhale, open your chest and bring your right leg up towards the sky, opening the chest, breathe, draw your belly in. Exhale, hand down, and a step back to downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky, breathe. Now change to the other side. Step your left foot forward. Sink your hips down. As you lengthen your spine, lift your chest. Breathe. Roll your shoulders back and down. Push that heel back. Breathe deeply. Exhale. Twist. Arms parallel to the floor, shoulder level. Draw your belly in. Gaze back. Breathe. Exhale, hands towards the floor, and bring the foot to the outside, towards the edge of your mat. Here you have the option to lower your knee. And if you are here, push that heel back and bring the elbows towards the floor. Lengthening the spine, draw your belly in. Reaching forward with the crown of the head. Breathe. Now inhale, open your chest and bring the left hand up towards the sky, gaze up. Draw your belly in, make a good twist here. Breathe, gaze up. Exhale, release your hands down and a step back to downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Breathe deeply. Now inhale, bend the knees, a step or jump forward. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Stay here. Bring your feet hip width apart. Grab your elbows, hang forward. Lengthening your spine, reaching forward with the crown of the head. Rotate your sit bone towards the sky. Rotate your legs a little bit inward to open the back of your legs. And rotate your sit bone even more towards the sky. Draw your belly in. Relax your head, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Breathe deeply. Draw your belly in. Lean forward. The weight of your body is in the ball of your feet. Breathe deeply. Deep in the posture with every breath. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Breathe. Relaxing the posture, leaning forward. Now inhale, slowly, grounding your back, bending your legs a little bit. Go all the way up. Roll your shoulders back and down. And bring your feet together in the front of your mat. Activate the power of your legs, grounding feet on the floor. Lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps. Rotate your legs inward to close all the front body. Squeeze your abdomen, lengthening the spine. Tuck your tailbone, activate your pelvic floor, squeeze your glutes, lengthen the spine, roll your shoulders back and down. Lengthen the back of your neck. Inhale, Surya Namaskar A, palms together up. Exhale, leading with the chest, fall forward. Uttanasana, inhale, lengthen the spine, plant your hands on the floor, and a step back to plank. Push your heels back. Here you have the option to bring the knees towards the floor. Push your heels back, draw your belly in. Spread your shoulder blades to the sides to round your upper back. Hips are almost in shoulders level. Exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze your elbows towards your torso. Inhale, lengthen the spine, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog. Put your hips up and back. Reconnect with your breath. Listen to your breath. Remember, avoid to sink, but lift, pushing the floor away from you. Balance the weight of your body between your hands and your feet. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Breathe deeply. Listen to the sound of your breath. Ujjayi breathing here. Activate your pelvic floor, activate your core. Now inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump forward. Lengthen the spine, gaze forward, exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, grounding feet on the floor, come all the way up, palms together up, exhale, hands in front of your chest, Samastitihi. Bring the attention to your inner self to bring calm and awareness for your practice. Exhale, release your hands, Tadasana, palms facing forward. Now inhale, Utkatasana, Sun Salutation B, Surya Namaskar B. Sit low, squeeze your legs together, lengthen your spine over your chest, gaze up, roll your shoulders back and down. Exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, plant your hands on the floor, and a step or jump back to Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Breathe deeply, just one breath here. Inhale, step your right foot forward, between your hands, left foot out 45 degrees. Sink your hips down as you lift your chest. Exhale, hands on the floor, flow with your breath. Step back to Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just one breath here. Inhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Sink your hips down as you lift. Exhale, hands down. Step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Remember, in Chaturanga, you can make this version like okay, this is your version of the sun salutation. Okay, yes, like this. And then from there, like this, knees, and then back. Yes. Now inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and step or jump forward. lengthen the spine, exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana, inhale, bend the knee, Utkatasana, sit low, stay there, roll your shoulders back and down, draw your belly in, breathe deeply, sit low, now bring your palms together and bring the elbow to the outside of your right knee, and gaze up, sit low, bring the hands right in the middle of your chest, make a good twist here, breathe, gaze up, towards the sky, draw your belly in, breathe deeply, now inhale, come to the center, sit low, draw your belly in, palms together, and change to the other side. Elbow to the outside of your knee, palms right in the middle of your chest, draw your belly in, breathe. Exhale, release. Palms together up. Exhale, hands in front of your chest. Roll your shoulders back and down. Now inhale, one vinyasa. Open your chest, palms together up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Plant your hands on the floor and step back to Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Breathe deeply. Now inhale, come to plank. Here you have the option to place the knee on the floor and come to side plank. Yes. If you are for complete plank, roll to one side, feet together, and push your hips up. If you want to add more, bring the top leg up as high as you can, pushing your hips up. Draw your belly in. Breathe. Exhale, release, and come to downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Breathe deeply. Now inhale, lean forward, come to plank. Remember, here you have the option to bring the knee towards the floor, open your chest, push the floor away from you, gaze up. Or go for complete plank pose, feet together or one in front of the other. Push your hips up, push the floor away from you, and bring the top leg up if you want to add more. Breathe. Exhale, release. Push your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Draw your belly in, lengthening your spine. Breathe deeply. Now inhale, bring the right leg up, pointing your toes, or flex your foot. Bend the knee, lean forward, bring the knee towards your chest, and bring the heel up and down. 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, leg up, downward facing dog. Breathe deeply, rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Now change to the other side. Inhale, bring the left leg up, pointing or flex your foot. Breathe deeply, bend the knee, bring the knee towards your chest, lean forward. Inhale, up and down. 1, 2, really squeeze your core, and 3. Exhale, leg up and downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Really push the floor away from you. Breathe deeply. Now inhale, bring the right leg up, open your hip, bend the knee. Lean forward and rotate over the bottom of the back foot to place the foot down towards the floor. Open your chest. Push the floor away from you with the hand and come to wild thing. Make a back bend. Push the floor away from you with the hand. Breathe. Open your chest. Breathe deeply. Exhale. Rotate to come to downward facing dog. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky. Breathe. Reconnect with your breath. Now inhale. Left leg up. Bend the knee. Open your hip. You can either stay here or even bring the elbows towards the floor and stay here. But if you are here, rotate over the back of your foot to place the foot down towards the floor. Come to Makarasana, wild thing. Push your hips up, open your chest, push the floor away from you. Breathe. Good. Exhale. Come back down to downward facing dog. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky. Draw your belly in. Breathe deeply. Now inhale. Bring your right leg up. Bend the knee. Bring the knee towards your chest. Cross to touch the left elbow and stretch your leg forward. And bring the bottom of your foot down towards the floor. Push your hips up and stretch your arm towards the sky for falling triangle. Breathe. Both legs are strong and straight. Push up, gaze up. Exhale, down towards the floor. And step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky. Now inhale. Other side. Left leg up. Lean forward, bend the knee. Bring the knee towards your chest. Cross. Touch the elbow. Stretch your leg forward. And rotate onto the bottom of your back foot. And bring your right hand up towards the sky. Push the floor away from you. Breathe deeply. Exhale. Release. Come to downward facing dog. Push the hips up and back. Now inhale. Right leg up and down. Forward. For pigeon pose. Walk your back leg back and bring the chin parallel to the edge of your mat. Rotate your back leg inward. Back leg straight. If this is too much of a stress for you, then bring your foot to the inner side of your thigh. So lengthening the spine, opening the chest, draw your belly in, gaze up, and from there fall forward, trying to push the hips down towards the floor. Trying to touch your abdomen to your thigh, lengthening your spine, reaching forward with the crown of the head. Release your forehead towards the floor. Maybe you need to walk your hands forward to lengthen your spine even more, reaching forward with the crown of the head. Now inhale, walk your hands back and bring the foot to the inner side of your thigh and try to bend the back knee and clasp your foot with your elbow. Or just take the foot and bring it towards your torso as much as you can. Maybe you need to bring your hips up. Breathe deeply. Make a good stretch here. Or clasp your elbow with your foot and clasp your hands behind your back. Rotating your hips forward. Breathe deeply. Open your chest. Yes. Good. Now inhale, gently release. Tuck your toes behind and a step back to downward facing dog. You rotate the sit-bone towards the sky. Breathe deeply and change to the other side. Bring the left leg up, bend the knee, lean forward, bring the leg all over the floor. For pigeon pose, rotate your back leg inward, draw your belly in, try to push the right hip down towards the floor. Bring the foot forward for more stretch. Shin bone parallel to the floor. First, lengthen the spine, open your chest, gaze up, draw your belly in. Exhale, fall forward, elbows down. Walk with your hands forward, forehead towards the floor. Reaching forward with the crown of the head. Breathe deeply, draw your belly in. Lengthening the spine, reaching forward with the crown of the head. Draw your belly in. Enjoy your posture. Now inhale, walk your hands up. Bring the foot to the inner side of your thigh. Rotate your leg back even more inward, trying to push your hips down. See from here you can bend the knee and grab your foot behind. Maybe you need to place a hand on the floor to help yourself and bring your hips up to bring the foot towards your torso, heel towards your glute. Breathe. Good. And maybe you can clasp your hands behind your back, making a back bend, opening your chest. Draw your belly in. Breathe. Good. Nice. Exhale. Release. Bring your hands towards the floor and a step back to downward facing dog. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky. Breathe deeply. Draw your belly in. Reconnect with your breath. Listen to the sound of your breath. Now exhale. Bring the knees towards the floor. Sit in Vajrasana. Interlace your hands. Rotate to one side, then the other, making circles. Release your hands towards the floor. Tuck your toes behind and walk forward, bringing the weight of your body towards your hands. Roll your belly in, round your upper back, trying to lean forward, feeling the weight of your body towards your hands. Now, bring the fingers towards your feet, lean forward and back to stretch your wrists. Exhale, release. Now here, bend your knees, bend your elbows, and try to place your knees over your arms and play here to see what you can do. gaze forward to keep the balance. Try to bring one foot off the floor, then the other, tasting the balance. Gaze forward to keep the balance. Maybe you can bring both feet off the floor. Breathe. Good. And if you are there, step or jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Good. Breathe deeply. Bend the knees. And a step forward, cross your legs. Stretch your legs forward. Inhale, bend the right knee and bring the foot to the inner side of your thigh. Open your hips back. Draw your belly in, lengthen the spine, open your chest. Palms together up. Exhale, fall forward. Rotate your right shoulder in. Lengthen the spine, reaching forward with the crown of the head. Breathe deeply. Trying to touch your abdomen to your thigh. Lengthening the spine. Good. Reaching forward with the crown of the head. Draw your belly in. Inhale. Come up. Open your chest. Deep breath here. Exhale. Release the hands down. And change to the other side. Walk your hips back. Draw your belly in. Open your chest. Lengthen the spine. Deep breath here. Exhale. Fall forward. Lengthening the spine. Opening the chest. Flex your foot on the floor. Breathe deeply. Reaching forward with the crown of the head. Trying to touch first your abdomen to your thigh. And maybe then the forehead towards the chin bone. Reaching forward with every breath. Inhale, come up, deep breath, gaze up. Exhale, release the hands to the sides. Stretch your legs forward. Bring the right leg and clasp your foot and your knee. Open your hip. Rock back and forward. This is a hip opener. The foot on the floor is flexed or pointing, but the leg is active. Lengthen your spine, open your chest, back and forward. Exhale, release, and change to the other side. Rock the baby pose, back and forward. Flex your foot or pointing your toes. Draw your belly in, lengthen the spine, open your chest. Breathe. Exhale. Release. Now bring the sole of your feet together. Open your hips and make pulses like a butterfly, bringing even more your knees down towards the floor. Now open the sole of your feet like a book. That would help you bring your knees even more down. Lengthen the spine, and from there lean forward, lengthening the spine, maybe helping with your elbows to push your thighs down. Breathe deeply. Lengthen the spine, draw your belly in, reaching forward with the crown of the head. At the beginning, try to keep the spine straight, and at the end, rounding. Trying to bring the forehead towards the floor or towards your feet. Breathe deeply, draw your belly in. Breathe. Now inhale, lengthen the spine. Bring the sole of your feet a little bit forward. And bring the hands down, rounding your back, good. Bringing the forehead towards the floor, draw your belly in, surrender to the posture, breathe deeply, relaxing the posture. Draw your belly in, breathe deeply, stay there for a few breaths. Inhale, slowly come up, stretch your legs forward, bring the elbows towards the floor, open your chest, bring the crown of the head towards the floor, pointing your toes or flex your foot, arch your back, open your chest towards the sky, draw your belly in. Open your chest even more, pointing your toes. Now bring the elbows off the floor, bring the hands forward, palms together, and from there bring your legs up for fish pose. Breathe. Exhale, release. Bring the knees towards your chest. Hug the knees towards your chest. Spine flat on the floor. Breathe deeply. Rock side to side. Rock back and forward. Rounding your back. Engage your core. Inhale. Step up, lengthening the spine, opening your chest. Open your knees out, grab your toes, and stretch your legs. Trying to keep the balance here, lengthening the spine, stretch your legs. Exhale, open and close. Breathe. Draw your belly in. Now exhale, release, feet towards the floor. Stretch your legs forward. Bring the fingers in. Stretch your arms and bring the hips all the way up towards the sky. One straight line here. Release your head and your neck. Put your hips up as high as you can. Squeeze your glutes, push, 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 breathe, squeeze, exhale, release down, cross your legs, breathe deeply, Matsyendrasana, spinal twist, bring the back foot near to your hip as much as you can, draw your belly in, lengthen the spine, open your chest, inhale. Bring the right hand up, exhale. Bend the elbow, make a twist. Elbow to the outside of your left knee and gaze back over your shoulder. Draw your belly in. Open your chest, gaze back. Lengthen the spine with every inhale. Deepen the twist with every exhale. Breathe. Exhale. Release, gaze forward, hands back, stretch your legs, and change to the other side. Bring the foot as near as you can to your hip. Inhale, lengthen the spine, bring the left arm up, exhale, make a twist, bring the elbow to the outside of your knee, and gaze back over your shoulder. Breathe deeply. Inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, deepen the twist. Gaze back over your shoulder. Draw your belly in. Exhale, gaze forward. Release. Uncross your legs. Bring your hands forward. And come to stand over your knees. Knees hip width apart. Roll your shoulders back and down. Bring your hands in your lower back for support. Bring your elbows in. Push your hips forward. Squeeze your glutes to protect your lower back. Reaching up with the chest. Make a back bend. You can either stay here or release your hands over your heels, opening your chest. Let go of any tension in your chest. Breathe. Push your hips forward. Breathe deeply. Release any tension in your chest. Open your heart. Let go of any tension. Now inhale, bring your hands to your lower back for support. Now slowly come up and sit in Balasana. Child's pose. Open your knees, toes together. This is a variation of Balasana. Bring your hands forward and the chin towards the floor. Lengthening the spine, stay there. Allow your tailbone to lengthen down. Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. Make a space between vertebrae. Open your chest, gaze a little bit forward. Yeah. Good. Breathe deeply, lengthening the spine. Relax. Breathe deeply. Listen to the sound of your breath. Make a space between vertebrae. Release any tension on your back. Breathe deeply. Good. Perfect. Now inhale, slowly come all the way up. Place your hands in the floor, slide to one side, rounding your back, lie on your back, and prepare for shoulders to stand. Then after the shoulders stand, you will bring your legs down towards the floor, then bend the knees and hug your knees towards your ears. So you can keep each posture for 5 breaths or stay in the one you can control more, okay? Remember to lift the body up, pushing your hips up towards the sky, engage your core, and bring the weight of your body only to the shoulders, towards the elbows, okay? It's normal that you're feeling that you cannot breathe, but that's okay. We are just activating the thyroid gland. Now inhale, bring your hips and legs all the way up. Bring your hands in your lower back for support. Legs strong and straight. Lift your body up. Walk your shoulders in. Breathe deeply. Bring the chest towards your chin. Engage your core. You can either stay here or bend the knees. Bring the knees towards your forehead. Interlace your hands behind your back or leave the hands there for support. Stretch your legs down towards the floor. Walk your shoulders in. Breathe deeply. Stretch your legs. Push your hips up. Engage your core. Breathe. Exhale. Bend the knees. Hug the knees around your ears. Breathe deeply. Stay there for a few breaths. Now inhale. Stretch your legs. Bring the hands towards the floor. And with the legs straight, with the power of your core, rounding your back, slowly come all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Bend the knees, hug your knees towards your chest. Breathe deeply. Spine is flat on the floor. Really push the knees towards your chest. Now rock side to side. Find a steadiness here. Release the left leg towards the floor. Push the knee towards your shoulder. Right knee, right shoulder. Leg on the floor is active. Avoid the torso. Bring the knee towards your shoulder. Breathe deeply. Both shoulders are resting on the floor. Spine is flat on the floor. Really push that knee towards your shoulder. Breathe. Exhale, release, and change to the other side. Bring in the left knee towards the left shoulder, avoiding the torso. Leg on the floor is active. Breathe deeply. Both shoulders are resting on the floor. Draw your belly in. Push the knee towards the shoulder. Exhale, release. Bend both knees. Grab your toes. Bring the sole of your feet together. Open the knees out. Breathe deeply. Now inhale. Stretch the right leg out. Leg straight. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Bring that leg in. Feet together and change to the other side. Left leg straight. Inhale, sole of your feet together. Now push your knees down towards the floor for a Balasana, happy baby pose. Find a steadiness here first. And then release and rock side to side. Move your legs wherever you feel to do it. Breathe deeply. Make a smile on your face. Enjoy this very moment. Breathe. Now bring the knees together towards the right. Stretch your left arm and gaze towards the left. Both shoulders resting on the floor. Now inhale, bring the knees up and change to the other side. Knees towards the left, gaze towards the right. Stretch your right arm, shoulders resting on the floor. Breathe deeply. Exhale, inhale, come up, release, legs towards the floor, pointing your toes, stretch, bring your hands all over your head, reaching forward with your fingers, reaching forward with your toes, stretch, 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 draw your belly in, breathe deeply, stretch, stretch as much as you can, stretch, 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 more. Exhale, release, and relax in savasana, final relaxation pose. Bring your palms facing up. Make a space in your armpits. Allow your feet to fall down towards the floor. Breathe deeply. Relax all of your limbs. Allow yourself to relax even more with every breath. Keep your eyes closed. Relax your head, the crown of your head. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your forehead, the space between the eyebrows. Relax your face. Soften your eyes. Feel your body heavy, melting towards the mat. And bring the attention to your breath. Just listen to the sound of your breath. Now moving your fingers, moving your toes, keeping still, your eyes closed, bend the knees, and turn to one side to gently sit in a cross-legged comfortable position. Still keeping your eyes closed. Now bring your palms together in front of your chest. Together we are going to chant one Om. Inhale. Om. Rub your hands. Cover your eyes. Keeping your eyes closed. Touch your head, your neck, your back, your legs. Bring your palms together in front of your face, facing. And slowly, gently open your eyes. Namaste.